Hello, folks. I thought I'd do a video. Excuse this tash and this hair, and at least I changed my glasses. Like I said, I've been growing this tash because it's Movember, isn't it? And I want to promote men's mental health. I do a lot with Men's Talk links and John there. Enjoy that. It's great, and I like to help out as well where I can. I suffer my own personal battle. And you think there's lots of things, and you realise actually what the crux of your battle is. I'm a Christian, and I've read a lot of biblical stories, and I quite enjoy them. And one of the stories is the story of Goliath. Now, Goliath, if I can put this in a way, you might know the story, but I'm going to say it with Goliath was this whacking great Philistine. He was as tough as old boots, and he was just whacking the Israelis like that. Ding, ding. Every time they went out to him, this big Goliath going boom, boom, knocking them flat. You know, they're going a yard or two forward and getting knocked back again. And this Goliath, they can't beat this Goliath. Nasty piece of work. Great big, something great Philistine he was. I couldn't beat him. Anyhow, David's brothers go out, are out there and whatever, and he gets sent by his dad. He's a shepherd, and he looks after the shepherd. And of course, if there's anything happened to the shepherd, he's just got this slingshot straight between the eye of a lion. Anything, bears, lions, a lot. He deals with them with a slingshot. But also, he's a great man of faith. He's out there, and he's out there with him and himself and God, and he has his faith, absolute faith, and confidence. Anyhow, he goes out there to take some food. His dad sends him to take some food to his brothers. So he takes all his food, and then he goes to the king's tent. Right? He says, "What's going off?" He says, "That's that dirty guy." He says, "What, him?" "No, I'll tattle him," he says. And the king says, "What? You're a scrawny little thing." He says, "Nah." He says, "Hang on a minute." He said, "I've tattled bigger than him, mate, with bears and heaven knows what. I've tattled bigger than him. So I'm going to get him. I'll have him." He says, "Right." He says, "Right, put all this armour on." He put all this armour on. He says, No, I can't take all this. No. Look, I'm just going to go in with slingshot and my normal clothes like a normal dude. That's how I've dealt with bears and stuff before. I can deal with him, don't worry." Anyway, he walks up to him, right, and I can imagine Goliath going, "Scrawny little son, you. Can't they get any better," he goes. Anyhow, David looks him straight in the eye and says, "How dare you stand in the way of God's people? Who do you think you are?" And he puts a big rock in his slingshot and goes, bang, straight between the eyes, lodges in his head. Goliath falls to the ground dead. Sorted. Now, what I'm saying, don't we have a Goliath in our lives? A mental Goliath. We have something that's hammering at us, killing us, and telling us that we're useless, we're no good, and we can't beat it. No matter what we try, no matter what we do, we can't seem to beat it. But David didn't particularly beat it by his strength. He beat it by his faith. Now, I'm not particularly preaching a Christian faith, but it is a good thing to have. I believe in a Christian faith, and that's what helps me. And I don't always stand on it. In fact, I rarely stand on it, to be honest. So maybe my Christian faith isn't as strong as I would like it to be, if you get what I mean, or it maybe should be. And what will happen is that when we realise what our actual Goliath is, and that's what I've been talking about, me doing some counselling to find out exactly what it is. My biggest Goliath is I am afraid to go out to work for fear of failure. So that Goliath is always telling me, you sit there, you're not doing anything. Before you know we are, I'm short of money, this is happening, that's happening, all sorts of things. And then all the other problems that I'm trying to tackle, these little problems, are actually being caused by the Goliath. So I need to take the Goliath out. Now, today I had a battle and knocked him back. The other day, because I got back to work, it's going to be a constant battle. It's not going to be one big slingshot straight through the eye. It doesn't work that way. Okay, that was a metaphorical thing. Well, it was actually a thing at the time. That's exactly what happened, but that's not what it's about. We watch these um, superheroes beating something, shoot them all dead. No, it don't work like that in life. It's not like that. We are tackling. Now, I believe that we're not tackling flesh and blood. We're tackling the spiritual forces of evil. Putting that into something, we're tackling those things that's going into your mind, that's telling you that you're a Mr. Nobody, a Mrs. Nobody, that's telling you that you're shit, you're crap, you're finished. That's what we're fighting against. And if each day we can take a little battle and a little bit more and a little bit more of a dig at it, we can keep going forward. Now, it's not easy. Someone said, and this is often used in motivational speaks, is, please excuse me, any vegan people out there, I don't mean this literally, it's only metaphorically. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You soon get through it. I'll change that, should I? Okay. So, if you were given a shovel and a 30-acre field and were digging over, you'd say, I can't do that. Of course you can. Keep shoveling each day. Just keep digging and dig a bit more, and you get further and further forward. It's like people who have these big projects, a house project. I'd look at, oh my goodness, but they do, they make a start. They start ripping this out and they rip the next room out and they keep going back, and bit by bit, they get the house done and it looks brilliant. It might take a year of tackling, of just keep going at it. It can be done. We just have to keep going at it, one shovelful at a time, or if you like, one bite at a time, and we can do it. But what we need to do is we need to keep having a go at our Goliath and not letting Goliath run round us. Turn round and say, who do you think you are standing in front of me? I am not frightened of you, and I will go forward whether you say I can or cannot, because you have no right to tell me whether I can or cannot. So those thoughts have got no rights to tell you what you can and cannot do. Try. Just have a go and you'll be surprised what you can do. You can do it. You can beat your Goliath in your life. Okay, thank you.